So some basic sewing machine anatomy. So this is my sewing machine. They're all much the same. This is a Chinomi machine. It has lots and lots and lots of potential stitch options and about 5 that I use on a regular basis. So default straight stitching, straight in the middle, so this is left aligned straight stitching, 3 rows, different kinds of zigzags, a kind of overlocking stitch. This allows you to change the length of the stitches from very small to much longer. This allows you to change the zig on the zigzag, and this gives you all the details of what you've got going on. So this tells me that I'm on a straight stitch in the middle of the presser foot, auto tension. I don't think I've ever messed with the tension. Using a normal presser foot, so I'm not using a zipper foot or anything fancy or a buttonhole foot. I've got my needle, and that this is the standard stitch length and the standard tension. So the first thing I'm going to do is wind a bobbin. So this is my top thread, and a bobbin will be the underneath thread. So on this machine, the top thread goes on the spindle here and lies horizontally. On Caitlin's machine, it sits vertically at the back. It'll be one or the other. So I've put my thread on the spindle, and then this little slider sits here to hold the cotton reel in place and stops it bouncing around when you're sewing. There's usually numbers printed which tells you what order to thread things. So for the bobbin, you take your thread from the cotton under this metal bar, round the pressure gauge, round the tension loop, and over to your bobbin. And when you're threading a bobbin, you have to thread it, there you go, from the middle up through one of the holes at the top. So you can see that you'll end up with an end sticking out the top, coming up into the middle. You then click the bobbin down onto the bobbin winder and across, and on my machine that tells me that I'm winding the bobbin, and that will disable the needle, so the needle won't go up and down, so it's safe. Hold the top thread so that it doesn't unwind, and then press down with your foot onto the presser foot, the foot pedal for controlling your machine. And you can see there that as it's wound tight, that loose end has been sucked down inside. That's fine, that's supposed to happen. And then you press. Happy it's winding on the bobbin, not winding anywhere else. And then as fast as you can. It's important to do this as fast as you can because it keeps tension even on the bobbin. Okay, so that's nearly done. You can see it's nearly full. There's a little gauge on the side, so it will stop automatically when it can't wind anymore. There you go. And that's done. So you then click that over. You can see it's reset me back to proper sewing, and then we'll cut that thread, and the next one we'll do is threading the machine.